Hello everyone, Sapphire Mouse here, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Crystal. Last time we went through Route 30 or whatever, and actually made it through Violet City, and actually traded a best route to get an Onix. So if you don't have the right Pokemon to battle the first gym here, I would recommend using that Onix, but be aware that traded Pokemon gain more experience than Pokemon that you actually catch, so just be aware of that. So in this episode, we're actually gonna, I guess, kind of explore by going to Sprout Tower, experience the way of Pokemon. I will. Now, it is not recommended to go through Sprout Tower, but, let's see. Okay. But I always do recommend going, since if you're like a bit underleveled, I do recommend coming over here. That way you can at least get your team trained up a little bit, and at that heads up, if you're gonna tell the sages for Sprout Tower, if you couldn't tell by the name, it's Sprout Tower, so they at least the majority of them of the sages here at least have a Bellsprout, or in this case, this guy just has, I don't know, it's not like he has 3 Bellsprouts or something. So if you have like if you chose Cyndaquil or have a flying type, but this place would at least be easy to get through, since if your Pokemon is at a certain level and knows like a fire or flying type move, it would actually be quite easy to get through here, which I don't know, since I always feel like I always end up using Cyndaquil like in almost every playthrough that I have done of any of the Gen 2 games. Right there we get a Paralyze Heal. And we got required trainer about it. We stand guard in this tower. Here we express our gratitude to honor all Pokemon. I'm not sure about that, but okay. Sage Chow, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, since I'm not Chinese, but and I was not trying to sound
Hey everybody,
hold on. Sorry about that. I totally forgot that I was like editing, and I totally forgot I was editing the last episode, and I totally forgot I had the volume up. I forgot I had the volume unmuted on my laptop, so I was like, wait, what's going on? So pardon me about that. God, I don't know why, but I have never really liked how he sounded on camera. I know, I'm like, if I know where I'm going. But yeah, again, I have never really liked how I sounded over the years, but and also you can also find Pokemon here too, like Rattata. But yeah, again, I have never really liked how I sounded over the years, because believe me, I just really do not like how I sound. And I don't know why, because I always feel like that has, like, at least, because if you guys couldn't tell throughout the video, over the time, I have, like, Because I feel like whenever I record or something, I always end up sounding like, my voice always ends up sounding like a bit deeper than it should. Because, believe me, the way I sound on camera is, again, believe me, the way that I sound on camera is not the way I sound in real life. Just don't like how I sound, but I guess I guess some people do sound the same when they're on camera versus real life, but, well, from how they actually sound compared to how others sound like myself. I trained to find enlightenment in Pokemon. Right. Alrighty, I guess after that I actually just decided about the last few stages here off screen, because that way it's not just me battling trainers here for like 10-15 minutes. Anyway, if you try to go up here, you're indeed skilled as a trainer. As promised, here's your HM. But let me say this, you should treat your Pokemon better. The way you battle is far too harsh. Pokemon are not tools of war. You said it. He claims to be the elder, but he's weak. It stands to reason I'll never lose to fools who babble about being nice to Pokemon. I only care about strong Pokemon that can win. I really couldn't care less about weak Pokemon. Anyway, there goes Kyoto. Anyway, here we get an escape rope, which I do recommend using after we battle this elder here. So, good of you to come here. Sprout Tower is a place of training. People and Pokemon test their bonds to build a brighter future together. I am the final test. Allow me to check the ties between your Pokemon and you. Okay. If you say so, my good Sage Lee. Even though you have a grass type. And if you're gonna tell, when I was battling those sages, Cyndaquil evolved into Quilava, so I will, just like Endless Green and in future Pokemon games, I do normally tend to show the I will show the evolution of each team member. Anyway, his next Pokemon is Hoothoot, which I am just gonna send Poliwag out. Oh gee, I didn't realize that Hoothoot was level 10. Oh gee. I tried Hoothoot, but that raises physical attack, not special attack. If Bubble is willing to do more damage, can't wait for it. Can't wait for the team to get all leveled up. But let's see. Because you never know. Let's all use a Poliwag together. Come on, Poliwag. Hot doggy. Yay. And obviously his last Pokemon will be a Bellsprout. Yay. Oh gee, that would actually be interesting if that was randomly a Weeping Bell. But it's not, it's just a Bellsprout. And, oh geez, Quilava's already getting over leveled. Ah, excellent. You and your Pokemon should have no problem using this move. Take this Flash HM. And with that we could probably the not so best HM. Flash illuminates even the darkest of all places. But use it outside of battle, you need the badge from Violet's gym. Yeah, in all honesty though, I have never been a really huge fan of this HM over the years. Because I've never really understood it, but whatever. Anyway, I do recommend using the escape robe, because that way you can at least get out quicker, that way you're not just getting... Well, because that way you're not running into Pokemon constantly, even though I've only... Yeah, I think I only ran into one, now that I think about it. Let's all heal the team together, shall we? Anyway, I guess we can kind of... that's what you need to have cut. What do you have to say? Faulkner from the Violet Stage Gym is a fine trainer. He inherited his father's gym and had done a great job with it. Okay. What do you have to say? Hello, are you trainer? Battle gym leader, did you win? No. Is that so? Then study shall you. Follow me. Here, teacher I am. Good it is you study here. Okay. Now, like all games, at least this is a Pokemon Academy or Gym, the Pokemon Trainer School. I traded my best Pokemon to the guy beside me. Huh? The Pokemon I just got is holding something. A Pokemon holding a berry will heal itself in battle. Many other items can be held by Pokemon. It sure is tough making notes. I bet it is. I'm taking notes of the teacher's lecture. I better copy the stuff on the blackboard too. The blackboard describes Pokemon status changes in battle. But yeah, if you couldn't tell, there are different status conditions depending on what move is used. Like moves like Sludge or Sludge Bomb will have a chance of poisoning the target. Or like Thunder, Thunderbolt, or Thunder Shock. Anyway, and over here in Route 36, I figured I'd show something. There is actually a patch of grass right here. Ew. I guess the Growlithe. No, but no, I'm not planning on using Growlithe. Because I already have my awesome fire type. Now, this patch of grass right here, is actually only exclusive to Pokemon Crystal. So, if you're playing Gold or Silver and you're wanting to use like a Growlithe or Vulpix, you actually will be having to wait until later in the game because of this thing. Oh, I thought I was gonna be saying something. What do you have to say? Well, hey, I was going to snap that tree with my straight on punch, but I couldn't. I'm a failure. Okay. So yeah, if you're wanting to use a certain Pokemon, if you're playing Gold or Silver, you're required to wait till later. And I guess along with Sprout Tower too, because if you're actually playing if you're playing Heart Gold and Soul Silver, the Gen 2 remakes of Gold and Silver, you're required to do the Sprout Tower first before battling the gym. Anyway, let's all go battle the gym leader together. And if you couldn't tell, I actually battled the trainers off screen. What do you have to say? I'm Faulkner, the violet Pokemon Gym leader. People say you can flip flying type Pokemon's wings with just a jolt of electricity. I won't allow such insults to bird Pokemon. I'll show you the real power of the magnificent bird Pokemon. Of course you will. Anyway, Faulkner here. His first Pokemon is Pidgey, level 7. I'm a nerd for remembering that with, I believe just Tackle and no, not guess. I believe just Tackle and Growl, if my memory serves me correctly. But if you somehow do have an electric type Pokemon this early on, I guess I would recommend using it. Whoa, I didn't think it was gonna. Oh gee, that was easy. Oh, his critical's pointless. Even though he didn't get a crit. Anyway, there goes his Pidgey. And Polybugs. Oh, yay, water gun! Anyway, his last and main Pokemon is Pidgeotto with Tackle, Growl, Quick Attack, and Mud Slap, I believe. Again, if my memory is serving me correctly, but if it isn't, I will put something on the screen to make sure that I have it. Well, that's not my first. Even though that was freaking pointless, since I was gonna defeat it in the next turn. Anyway, there you go, Faulkner. Darn it, my dad's chose bird Pokemon. Alright, take this. It's the official Pokemon Elite Cipher badge. I don't know why you would be using your dad's Pokemon, but okay, but Cipher badge raises the attack power of Pokemon. It also enables Pokemon to use Flash if they have it anytime. Here, take this too. And with that we get TM31 Mud Slap. I totally blanked there. By using a TM, Pokemon will instantly learn a new move. Think before you act. A TM can only be used only once. TM31 contains Mud Slap. It reduces the enemy's accuracy while it causes damage. In other words, it's both defensive and offensive. If you say so, Faulkner. If you say so. What does this say? Anyway, we got a call from the professor. Hello, Miyuki. We discovered something about the egg. My assistant is at the Pokemon Center in Violet City. Could you talk to him? Okay. Sure, why not? Since it's like, well, yes, since we're heading into the center anyway. Miyuki, long time no see. Professor Elm asked me to find you. He has another favor to ask. Would you take the Pokemon egg? Sure, why not? We discovered that a Pokemon will not hatch until it grows in the egg. It also has to be with other active Pokemon to hatch. Miyuki, you're the only person we can rely on. Please call Professor Elm when that egg hatches. Okay. I will, even though we're probably not going to be doing that until probably quite later in the game, but well, what's in the egg? We'll find out soon enough, because believe it or not, though, because of Elm's assistant walking, the egg will actually be moving around sometimes, which it will actually be close to hatching, because whenever you get an egg, which I think I've kind of briefly explained in my Leaf Green Let's Play, because when you first get an egg from the daycare, it won't be close to hatching, but I guess as time goes on, it will get like close to hatching. Anyway, just before I do anything, Welcome to the rooms of Elf. This visitors welcome. Anyway, here. Yeah, even if this is something I probably don't recommend, but if you do this, you will actually be able to find a Pokemon. No, not the one we're doing, but if I'm putting this together correctly, since I normally don't do this hardly at all. Because believe me, I feel like, because in all honesty though, I feel like the ruins of Elf don't serve too much purpose. Because without we complete that, and somehow we fall into this place, there's a strange presence here. I bet there is. Ah! Someone went into an unknown. But yeah, unknown is not a very good Pokemon, to be honest. It has terrible stats, and the only move it's able to learn is Hidden Power, and that's it. So, I mean, if you would like to try to catch unknown to hold on, what do you have to say? While exploring the ruins, we suddenly noticed an odd presence. We all got scared and ran away. You should be careful too. The ruins hide a huge secret, I think. Right. But anyway, again, Unknown is just not a good Pokemon, so... But if you are interested in just, gonna want to use this as a challenge to... Because, believe me, the Unknown, if you're gonna tell, is literally just... Every single... Why am I going in the Pokemon Center? But anyway, again, if you're up to a challenge to catch all 26 of every letter of Unknown, I guess I would recommend doing that, but if not, I just don't see the point of doing that. Because believe me, I've never been interested in doing that over the years. Or if you just want to at least catch an Unknown or so to at least complete the Pokédex, I do recommend at least catching at least one Unknown, because that way you can at least have an Unknown if you somehow decide to complete the Pokédex for Gen 2. Oh gee, because which is something I've kind of thought about doing. I don't know why, but... Anyway, and the lady's somehow gone. What do you have to say? That tremor was pretty scary, but I'm more concerned about this wall here. Recently, strange cry patterns have appeared. It's odd that they weren't here a little while ago. You should take a look at the walls. I will. Now, if you couldn't tell, that actually spells escape. So if you use the escape rope, my memory serves me correctly. Yep, I was right. This wall will somehow appear, and just like with this, with that patch of grass that's to the west of Violet City, I don't think I believe if my memory serves me correctly, this room right here is not in gold and silver, so if my memory serves me correctly. all said and done, time to get out of this creepy place, because that music is starting to creep me out. Well, kind of. Anyway, let's head down here. What do you have to say? You have some good Pokemon there. It must be from the training you gave around Violet City. The training at the gym must have been especially helpful. As a souvenir of Violet City, take this. It increases the power of grass-type moves. And with that, we get a Miracle Seed. Your experiences in Violet City should be useful for your journeys. I bet it has. So like that guy said, if it does power up the grass-type moves like Vine Whip, Slow Beam, and whatnot, so if you have a grass-type Pokemon or a Pokemon that knows a grass-type move and you don't know what to give a hold out onto, I do recommend using that, or giving it to that Pokemon, but all said and done, I'm actually going to end it here for now, so next time on Pokemon Crystal, I'm used to saying like green, anyway, next time, we're actually going to be heading south from Violet City and go from there, so see you guys then.